Hi, I'm Adam Capper for Mary J News. I'm here in sunny Manchester reporting on a synthetic drug called Spice that's been causing major problems here in the city. Piccadilly Gardens is synonymous with shopping and tourism, but nowadays you'll often see users of Spice among the shoppers in a zombie-like state. To find out more, we're going to speak to some people at the heart of the problem. First, we're going to chat to Peter Morgan, youth worker and author of The Spice Boys.
Marketed many years ago as a cheaper substitute to cannabis, and had the same effects, did the same type of high, was slightly cheaper and was legal. Spice is probably closer to heroin in its effects, in its hit and its need.
In May 2016, in England and Wales, we introduced the Psychoactive Substances Act, which made new psychoactive substances, including Spice, a Class B substance. What we're seeing since the Act is a concentration on the street level market, on the homeless community in Manchester and other cities in the UK.
For mental health issues, I've seen young people's mental health deteriorate at a rapid rate. Would you say the high is the same? Some of the users say it is, but when you watch how they switch off and then go down and hit the thing and basically they're just gone. That doesn't really happen with cannabis so much.
It's become very visible in Manchester. I think we're seeing the same in some of the other cities in England and Wales as well.
95% of the young people who I know, who I engage with, who are street homeless or in supported accommodation, are now on Spice. It's not a statistic, it's the truth.
The other week I was walking down the road, I picked up a dimp. So I'm smoking it, next thing you know, I started feeling weird, and it felt like my lungs were shutting down. I could feel like the air coming out of my lungs and my brain shutting down, if you know what I mean. It was like everything in the past has come back on camera at once, you know, like, and hit me. I didn't know where I was, didn't know what was going on around me. I literally thought I died.
It's basically a synthetic, man-made, evil drug.
But some estimates have been between 60 and 90% of the street homeless and the prison population are using it. And that's no coincidence, because those populations, they find themselves, whether it's in a prison cell or on the streets, they need something which is going to kind of take them away from that reality and to block out that situation.
It is a really, really bad epidemic at the moment in Manchester. At one time it used to be people walking around selling smack, crack, cannabis. Now all you hear is Spice, 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 so it's not just people out on the street who are taking it. Normal people, day-to-day life is taking it. I don't know if it's cheaper than cannabis or whatnot, but it's a hell of a lot more dangerous, and it does need stopping.
So it's quite obvious there's a massive problem with this synthetic drug Spice in Manchester. We've been around Piccadilly Gardens, we spoke to professionals, we've also spoke to people on the ground and users that wouldn't be on camera for obvious reasons. But this problem's not just in Manchester, it's every city in the UK, and it's a huge growing problem, and it really is awful. It's awful to see and it has awful effects. I'm Adam Capper for Mary J News.